Alright guys, well, I just got something in the mail that I've been waiting on. It's heavy. I'm going to try to get it over here. I'm going to try to get it open and try to put it up here. I mean, I'm having a hard time moving it. I think once I get it out the box, I'll be able to pick it up easier. Okay, one part. Alright guys, well, I had the problem again, not erasing everything off my card and it wouldn't record, so I got a little bit on but then it went off, so I don't know how much you saw, but anyway, this is it down here. And I know I haven't told you what it is yet, okay, but what it is, I can spin it around, get it out. They got it packaged really well, I'll tell you that. Look at the name on the container, if you can read that. Let's see if you can read that, what that is. There you go, right there. Maybe it might be backwards for y'all. It looks backwards in the mirror, but it's a sugarcane juicer. All right, guys. All right, I got it unpackaged finally. It was rough, but one thing I could say is definitely was packaged well. And then you're gonna want to get your little vacuum out with a hose and all that, because there's a lot of styrofoam little pieces gonna get all over the place, and they're gonna be stuck all over the machine. You need to vacuum. It's easier to vacuum off the machine than trying to pick all that off. All right. So what I want to do at this point, this is dented right here. It's not a big deal. It's just the covering. There's I'm sure there's gears in here. There's probably, I know there's gears because this is where the where this goes. What your handle is going to be on it, that you can crank this. Now you could crank this thing, or you can see right here they got a groove in it. You could put a belt in it and mount this on something and have an electric motor hooked to it, so that would spin it for you. So. And the directions talk about plugging it in and all that. I'm sure that there might be a place on here where you can, hook electrical to it. But anyway, I'm gonna take this off, and it looks like just 2 screws here and 2 there, and it should come straight up. So let's see. Let me give it a shot. And I want to do all this on video to show you guys in case you get one. Now, in the instructions, they tell you, put it on the ground when you're doing it. You can't put it on the ground. You got to have it up on something, because when you put this on, once you put this on the side over here, when you put that on the side, you're hanging down past the bottom of the machine, so you can't put that on the ground. All right. Now, I have a cart in my shop, and I'm gonna have to go get it out. And I'm gonna. It's a plastic cart, and we used to use it when I was doing granite work. And it's a thick plastic. It's really good. And I'm gonna probably make a wooden top for it that'll anchor down and doesn't move. And I'm gonna probably anchor that on there. That way I can roll this around and roll it back in there and put it up. Because it's not light. It's pretty heavy. If you don't have, I struggle with picking up heavy things because of my hip and my knee, but it's still heavy regardless. So let me get these, put these screws here. And I found this washer on the floor, so I'm not sure where that goes yet. So it's like a rubber washer, kind of like that goes inside a hose or something. But unless it might fit around this, and it probably does. It probably goes. Oh, I'm sorry. Probably goes around. This is the thing I found on the floor, so I don't know where it was at. It fell off. Good thing I seen it, but I'm sure it goes around this right here. This is your little valve that's going to connect to this tray right here, and this tray goes in right here, right there, and that's where the juice goes down. And you can actually have this set up, and you can put glass under it, or your mason jars, and fill them up. However you want to do it. I'm probably going to be, once I get them to that point, I'm probably going to be filtering them out another extra time, you know. Run it through another screen. All right, let's see what we got here. I mean, it looks like it's made pretty good so far. All right, this comes up. Okay, everything's greased. It looks pretty good. This is definitely bent, and still bent a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit, but I'm okay with it. So the gears look pretty good. There is some styrofoam in here. Let me vacuum it out. So seems to turn pretty easy, but these are the adjustments to put those drums in here that get closer together to press your sugar cane. All right, let me put this back on. Uh-oh, I see some pieces on this side I didn't see. Some inside of here. All right. Okay, so I'm screwing this back on.
Oh.
All right, so now the next step would be to get this on. And I see the way that looks, and I see the way this looks. It almost don't look like it's gonna be easy to put on. It looks like that's so much bigger than this. And I brought this out just in case. This is what I needed. I guess I'm wound up with it. Okay. Tap that on, and then you want to put this nut back on, which I'm going to have to go get a wrench. Tighten that. Okay, and there's a hole here. Put the handle. Now they don't give you no tools to do this. It's gonna be a big Allen wrench, which I don't know if I have something that size. But I think I might be able to grip this and turn it. I need to go get a wrench anyway for this. Let me get something for that. Now they have a little arrow right here showing a little arrow in there showing which way to turn this. Get this off. This is not sitting right either. This is the little chute in the back where the waste comes out. And I'm pretty sure that has to fit inside of there. Like it's bent a little bit. Let's see. Okay. There, we got that straight, and that's the way that needs to be. Get you over here to see what I'm doing. Sorry. I'd like for you to be able to see everything. Now, I know my hand's going to probably get in the way, but you know, if you order one of these and get it, don't be afraid to be taking it apart, because you're going to have to eventually take it apart. You got to clean it. You can't leave it. Now that it's straight, it's missing. See, before it was hitting on there, and now that looks good. Okay. All right. So I took this off and cleaned this out. Kind of been turning this, and I don't see nothing in it, but I want to take this cover off. So let's pull this off. These bolts right here, this cover is cut out around those, so you don't have to remove those. I don't know what that's for yet until I get in there. Probably to hold down these adjustment pieces here. All right, so let's see. This probably, okay, that's the whole thing. There we go. There we have that. Okay, that's just some paper that's got to come off. Okay, and that's what that looks like. Now this, let's see what this does. This should... So probably when I put one in, what's going to happen is it's probably spring loaded. Let's see. No? I don't know. That's really going to mash it, because ain't on the back side there's really no space. No instructions with it, okay, to tell you how you should adjust these. I got a couple of things to vacuum out. Now they do say to put some edible oil on this, so like olive oil or whatever. before I put that on, I want to look in here. And so one of the screws that's holding on the chute back here, I need to take it off. So that's that side. Got gears here. Okay. So that's got to go back on first, right? Okay. And I'm going to put this screw back in first. Okay. Then we're going to put this back on. It's 4 in the front, and we get the 2 in the back. Okay, so now it looks like that we're ready to put this little valve on the tray. And this tray, okay, here's your little screen to filter it. Piece of styrofoam. And this is going to go in here. So whatever I make it on, this has to be hanging down in front of a table or whatever, and it needs to be hanging over the table. Okay, let's see about getting this on, huh? That sure don't feel right there. Put that here, it seems like that's going to leak out. Let me start here. Maybe where it starts threading that, I don't know. Now, if I don't have that washer in there, I probably could go all the way around again. It's kind of weird. No matter where it starts, it comes out there. When you put that right, it's supposed to be like that. It's loose. Seems like it would drain out of here. I have to probably put some Teflon tape on it. I could put some Teflon tape and not use that rubber gasket maybe. I mean, I don't know what else this gasket would be for. Let me see how this screws on here. If it goes all the way and it ends up facing the right way, I'm going to put some Teflon. No. Stop right there. Excuse me. Okay. Then maybe I ought to get me another one. Another washer. Yeah, that's Mindy opening up something. We got several things came in today. Stuff for her, stuff for me. That just don't seem right to me. Not at all. Now, if I could get another washer on here, then it'll tighten up before it got here, and then I can actually probably tighten it. So let me try to find something. I think I got some O-rings and things like that. Let me see if I can find them. Alright guys, I'm back from the hardware store because I thought I had some washers, and I did, but they for a hose, they're actually too big. So I went to the hardware store and I got O-rings. So I bought a couple of them in case the one's not enough. And then I want to take these off because I want the flat washer. See, I got a flat washer and a round one. I got another round one like this, and then I got another one the same diameter but not as thick, just in case I need more. So I want this flat washer to be up against the tray. So I'm going to put that on last. Okay, put that on last. So let me get this on. I truthfully think I'm gonna need 2 of them. Now, you know, there's no pressure on this. This is just strictly gravity fed. Let's see, putting this on, I have enough, any threads left. Maybe not. Maybe I just need to get by with one, or put that skinny one first.
A little bag of the next, but they're good. About 4 carbs, 2 carbs.
Okay, there's a little bit of thread. It might be enough once I squeeze it for it to start. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. I think I can go around one more time right here. That's it. That's all I'm gonna need. So that works, and that's gonna work fine because there's no pressure. It's all gravity fed, so that'll be perfect. All right, there we got that settled. So if you get one of these, you're gonna have to go get you some washers because this doesn't. When you tighten it up, it doesn't fall where this thing's aiming straight down. That's probably, you know, sorry to say it, but Chinese engineering. It'd be great if this thing was American made, but nowhere it says it is. Okay, so now it's all put together and it's ready actually to use. So what we're going to do tomorrow morning, I'll meet you out in the front, and we're going to start chopping down some cane. Then we're going to hose it down, clean it. You know, you want to clean it, and then we're going to run it through the machine, and we're going to make some juice. And so we'll do that tomorrow. We'll do it together, okay? All right. See you tomorrow out by the sugar cane. All right, guys. Good morning. All right. Okay. Well, what we're going to go ahead and do today, I'm going to try out this sugar cane extractor I purchased, and let me move some of this stuff out the way from behind it. Before I start cutting it down out the garden, I'm going to cut what I have grown in a container back here, and I'm going to see if it's easy to extract without taking without peeling it, okay? Because just, you know, going online, seeing different things, there's a peeler, and a lot of people are peeling it before they put it in here. Now there's some people that put it in here without peeling it, and that's what I'm going to attempt. And we're going to give it a shot. We're going to see if it's easy enough to do and it juices well. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut everything down in the front and juice it that way. The good things about it is that with the peeling on, it keeps bacteria from growing. So, because apparently, if you cut this stuff down you start peeling it, depending on, you got a certain amount of time to get it all juiced, because it starts declining kind of fast. So let me go grab this pot right here. Here it is. Here it is right here. Looks like about 3 stalks are in it. Okay, so we're gonna cut these, strip the green off of it, and we're gonna go ahead and run this through the extractor, get some juice, and check it out. Okay, here we go. What's up, Digger? There's a little small one growing next to it. I'm going to leave that one in here. Alright, so let's take one here. And I'm going to pull the leaves off. Okay, so it looks like we're just going to have this little section here. That's cool. Let me cut this off. Okay, so this is what we got here. Now I want to get this off, this green here. It probably doesn't matter. Okay, so, but what I do want to do, let me rinse this off in the water. I want to rinse it off. Okay, I rinsed it off. And so what I did too is I cut it on an angle. That way it can get started there, because it looks pretty, like, it looks like, I don't know how hard or easy it would be if you left it flat and put it in here, but it just seems like it wouldn't be easy. All right, let's put it that way. So let me put this on here, and let's see what we got here. All right, here we go. So, okay, it's a little tight, but there you have it. It's pretty dry. It's pretty dry. And let's see how much came out of that one little stalk. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Let's do that again, huh? And these are small stalks here, you guys. I got some in the front that are huge compared to this. Makes me wonder if it even fit in there, but I'm sure it will. Sure it will. Stripping the big leaves off. This one's a lot longer here. Nice. Okay, so that's where that ends there. Cut that. Okay. That's nice. This one looks a little smaller. I'm going to go ahead and cut it now because I can see where it ends. Okay. All right. Seems like it would peel real easy too. Got all the roots here. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, let me go rinse it. Rinse it off. Let's get this one started in here for a minute. Alright, this one here, I'm going to cut it in half. I kind of got it turned maybe where you can kind of see in here a little bit. Beautiful. Make sure we're not overloaded here. Spill out. Nope, not yet. Maybe after this one. Here's another one we're going to go in with. Here we go. Let's give this a shot, huh? Oh, it's coming out. Oh, because I went too far. I was losing some. A whole and a little bit more than a half out of those three. So this is going to be pretty good because I got a lot outside. It's going to take up quite a few jars. It's going to take up quite a few jars. I can see it already. So that's a good thing. So the sugar cane has a high yield. Wonder why it's a big business. It is a big business, you guys. All right, guys, here you go. I'm going to give it a shot. Take some. Now, this is not cold. This is straight off the chute there. Okay, I think I would like it better cold, but it's really not as sugary as you tasting as you think it would be. And it's pretty kind of thick compared to what you think it would be, or I would think it would be. I'm gonna put some ice in it. See how it tastes cold. It's almost like I want to sweeten it up. It's amazing. You would think it'd be a whole lot sweeter than this. Pretty good. I mean, it's not real great tasting, but I can see how if you mix it in smoothies or if you use it as a substitute, a sugar substitute, I can see how it'd be good for that. But drinking it like this, I know a lot of people around the world, they drink it like this. They even have people set up at farmers markets and things, and they juice and cane right there, and people drinking it right there. It is different. Not bad at all. It's a different drink. I mean, if you're looking for drinks, you don't want something that tastes like something else. You really want something different. It's really different. Hey guys, I had an idea what I want to do with this drink. I'm taking a calamondin. I grow calamondins, and it's a little small citrus. Really not sure. It's like a cross between a lime, a lemon, and an orange, all mixed. It's kind of like that. So I'm going to take, I cut one in half. You can see here, I cut one in half, and I'm gonna juice half of it into this little bit of drink I have here. Because they do say to put mixed citrus in it, like to preserve it. It'll make it last longer. But I'm gonna use it to help with the flavor. Let's see what that does, and if I need the other part, I'll add it. Now that's just with a half a cup. Taste that. That really, it's almost like orange juice in a way.
It's good.
Think it needs the other half of the calamondin?
You can if you want a stronger taste. I would drink it just like that.
Yeah. Very, very good. Very good. So that other thing that I have in the refrigerator, I'm gonna take that out. I'm a juice. Let's see, that was half of it. So it would need 2 calamondins in it compared to what I just did here. Huh?
I would drink a little bit of it.
I'm really shocked at how it's not so sugary tasting. I mean, it's sweet, but it's not as sugary as I was just expecting something a whole lot more sweeter, kind of like cotton candy in a way.
It's one of those things that need other things to blend in with it, and it tastes really good.
Yeah. Now, there's a lot of good health benefits to sugar cane juice, which I'm just finding all this out. I'm so used to cutting this stuff in half, I could have put the whole thing in there. Cut it in half, you know, with the bigger citrus. Oh, the camera wasn't even on it. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I'll put a whole calamondin in here. This is 16 ounces. And I put a whole calamondin in it. And it does lighten up. Look how it lightens it up, the color of it. Look at that. Look at that. How it lightens it up. This is, I'm going to add the other half that I got left over into here. lightened it up. So that kind of matches the colors. That's pretty good. To it, I mean, that's the kicker to it. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was very, 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 very good. I got 3 calamondin trees. I had them for sale. I'm keeping them now because the calamondin and the sugar cane go together very well. All right, so there you have it, guys. I'm going to cut down some more and do some. I'm going to get some things ready for preserving it because it'll stay good in the fridge. They say for a month, maybe 2 months, month to 2 months. But you got to have the citrus in it. If you don't put the citrus in it, it's only going to last a couple of days. Okay. Then they also say you could freeze it. So that's another thing. And you can also freeze the stalks. So if I cut this up and I cut them up into pieces, I could make some bundles, wrap them up, and freeze the bundles. And when I want to pull some out, juice it. I could do it that way, and that'll last 2 years in the freezer. And of course, just like on anything, the longer you wait, the quality starts diminishing a little bit. So it's good to eat it as quick as possible. So, but anyway, there you have it. That was 3 small sugarcane stalks on my sugarcane extractor. I got it off of Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. Link for it. But when you type it in, the hand ones, they all pretty much look the same, and I think they all from the same company, just different people selling them. Just check them all out. This one was free shipping. It wound up being less. Some of them they charge you a little more or a little less, but then the shipping's like outrageous on it, and you wind up paying a whole lot more. So just check all the prices out of everything, and I highly recommend this. I highly recommend growing some sugar cane. Look up the health benefits of it. It's really it's incredible. I got a few things on my phone that I could actually okay, so like there's just 10 things right here, and there's many more. This is not even, has nothing to do with vitamin C and all that. This is just has some of the benefits of it. Would be like, number one, it's an energy booster. Okay, so you will get some energy off of it. Number 2, it improves liver function. That's awesome. Number 3, it's healthier kidneys. So it's good for your kidneys. It makes your kidneys healthier. Number 4, it keeps your blood sugar levels in check. Wow. Number 5, better digestive system. So it's almost like adding some good nutrients to your digestive system, almost like probiotics and stuff. I'm not saying it's probiotics, but anything that's good for your digestive system is going to fight off diseases in your body, because whether you believe it or not, and I truly believe this, and it could be my opinion just from the research, but I believe just about every sickness, every disease that you would get in your body is there because your digestive system was weak, and because that's where everything starts. If your digestive system is strong, your immune system is strong. Okay. All right, let me go on. Number 6, it alleviates pain due to STDs and UTIs. So anybody that suffers with those, with any of that, this would help alleviate the pain. Number 2, it's anti-cancer properties. Isn't that awesome? Number 8, development of bones and teeth. Oh my Lord, that's great. Number 9, listen to this: acne cure. Cure acne. And number 10, it's a good oral health. See, it's not like sugar that's on candy and on things that's full of sugar, that's processed sugar sitting on your teeth and rotting your teeth out, this is actually good for your teeth, for your breath, for your gums. Okay, so all right guys, that's just 10 benefits of it. I might even come back with another video on the sugar cane. I probably will when I start doing some more of this. This is just, to me, today was my experiment and just getting started with this. This is my first time extracting the juice from the sugar cane. I've been growing sugar cane for 2 years. The first year, I got a couple of stalks for free from somebody off of Craigslist, and then I came home, I cut them up, and I put them in the ground, and I planted them, and man, I had a nice harvest. I harvested all that last year, and I cut it all up, and I replanted all of it, and now I got a bunch of it in the front. And now you can see it doesn't take a whole lot to make a lot of juice. So I'm going to tell you right now, what I got in the front yard definitely would probably last us till next harvest. That's how much juice that I got off of just the 3 little stalks I had growing in a pot right here in the backyard. Wasn't even growing in the ground. You ought to see the size of the ones in the front. They're twice the size, easy, twice the size, and almost twice the height of these. So we're going to get a lot more juice out of the ones in the front yard. So guys, I'm gonna end this video with this, and I'm gonna be coming on with another one shortly, and I'll even have some more of the nutritional value of sugarcane juice. Okay, and then other than that, you could just start researching it, man. I didn't realize how popular sugarcane juice is. It's very popular around the world. Here it's not, because they don't want you to know about it. They're growing it, they putting it in these plants, and then they stripping it down, and then they actually changing it into something that's really not, and then they making the sugar. Okay guys, so we'll see you on the next video. Okay, you guys be blessed.